Page layout, the job of a page layout is not only to arrange the fields. I can drag and drop.
স্যার রিলেটেড লিস্টটা বার করেছি, বাট ওটা ওই একটা ফিল্ম যেটা আছে না, যেটার মধ্যে তো ওটার মধ্যে চেঞ্জ করতে গেলে এডিটের অপশনটা আই থিঙ্ক এখানে পাচ্ছি না। সেটিংসে গেলে সেটিংস এর একটা অপশন দেখায়, ওখানে পুরো মানে একটা ফিল্ম বলে এফ দেখাচ্ছে। ওটাকে যদি আমি চেঞ্জ করতে যাই,
if I go to the account and see this account, you can arrange these fields. That is the job of a layout. Apart from that, you can also control which fields you want to show on your related list. So if you use this related list properties, here you can decide what fields you are going to display. By default, this app, you see this the normal field is the account application name, right? So you will probably use that field, but here we want to, let's go to application. So application name is the default field. You can remove it also. I want to show the application fee. I want to also see, you can not only show the fields of that same object, but you can also show the fields of its parent object. Like in a contact, I can, in the this here I can show maybe the contact first time. Contact last name.
Okay.
So this is the way you can show the columns. Like in films, I can see the actors' names. In actor, I can see the film names. Okay, this is the way it's done. So now if I go to accounts, I can see the application fee, first name, last name, details has come in. Okay. So related list can be changed, and I can bring more columns to show in the related list. Okay. So in the page layout, so you have to change the page layout of the parent. That means I have to change the page layout of the account to show the fields of the child. Please remember this.
তার মানে স্যার ওটাকে আমাকে ফিল্ম ইন্ডাস্ট্রি থেকে চেঞ্জ করতে হবে দিদি। ফিল্ম ইন্ডাস্ট্রি যেটা আছে ওটা থেকে চেঞ্জ করতে হবে।
ফিল্ম ইন্ডাস্ট্রি চেঞ্জ করবে কেন? ফিল্ম ইন্ডাস্ট্রি
সরি একটা ফিল্ম ভুল বললাম।
একটা ফিল্মে চেঞ্জ করতে হবে, এই যে বুঝলাম বা এটা বুঝলাম
না একটা ফিল্ম তো ম্যাপিং হবে, সরি। তাহলে আমাকে চেঞ্জ করতে গেলে
which layout needs to be changed? Parent layout or child layout?
Parent layout, sir.
So who is the parent?
Actor.
তাহলে একটা প্যারেন্ট ছিল?
এখানে তো
না স্যার, ফিল্ম আর অ্যাক্টর বোথ আর প্যারেন্ট।
কারেক্ট। তাহলে ফিল্ম আর প্যারেন্টের লেআউটে গিয়ে আমি যদি রিলেটেড লিস্ট মডিফাই করি, তাহলে আই ক্যান ব্রিং দ্য কলামস অফ দ্য চাইল্ড।
তার মানে স্যার আমাকে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল যেতে হবে দুটোতে?
অফ কোর্স।
ওকে।
ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল যেতে হবে আমি বুঝলাম না।
মানে একটারে একবার গিয়ে করতে হবে পেজ লেআউটটা প্লাস ওখানেও, মানে
অফ কোর্স
যেহেতু
the layout of the actor, the related list of an actor is not the same as the related list of a film.
No, বুঝছি।
Though it is the same object, same child object, but The visualization is different from both sides. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today I will show a little more things which is called lightning record pages. Lightning record pages is a modern thing. It's like a higher version of page layout. Okay, what you can do using page layout. Now you can do many more things using lightning record pages. So lightning record pages in page layout used to give you the opportunity to change only the detail, this one, this value, or the related list, right? Only these two areas you can change or customize using page layout. But using lightning record page, you can make changes to the whole screen. That means this whole screen. How can I do that? There are two ways of doing it. One, you go to the setup and you edit page. Okay. The other way is just go to that object in lightning record page, create page. Same thing. It will create a new page. Okay. So I wanted to show you this, that which makes you easier for it. So what are these three pages? App page, home page are two different pages which is not dependent on any object. But what I want to do is I want to change the account record showing thing. So this page needs to change. So by default, I will go to record page, right? I want to modify the record page. App page is a independent page, home page is an independent page, which you can use in the app. So I will now create account page or account, you know, which object? Account. Now you can have there can be different layouts which this you can go and check this. You see how it will behave on different devices. Okay, there are many things: one region, two region, sidebar. So you can choose any of them. Easiest is to go to clone Salesforce default page. By default, Salesforce gives you this page, right? So I will now use this page and clone from here. You see, there are account grouped view default page, full view default page, account view for lightning console. There are three pages. I will use grouped view default, which is this view. I will use this one and finish. What will it will copy is that right now whatever you are seeing on the screen, this one. What I can do now is that I can reorganize things. Like I have a lot of controls which I can bring into the page. Okay, I can make new tabs if I want. So here you see there are three tabs. I don't want the news tab. I will take it out. Okay, here this related list I can take this out. So it will only show you detail view, and I can create a new tab here called activity. Yeah, and I will bring this control here. This is gone, right? So I will probably go and I will remove this one. I will keep chatter here, or maybe I will create another tab called chatter here, right? Add tab chatter is the chatter tab, right? I will drag and drop this control here. So it's gone. So now I can remove this. Here, I will bring the related list. There are different ways of related lists. There are related lists which will show all related lists. You see, one by one. Or I can say that I will only select related lists, which I want to show. So I will now use What are the different retail lists are there? I will only show applications. Then I will use another retail list. This will show contacts. Yeah, I will keep this. This I can save. Now saving is basically saving the page or creating that new page, but it is not getting used till you activate it. Okay. So activation can be done in many ways. So let's see what is the different ways of activating it. First type is org default. Org default will mean all the users, everybody who is logging in the application right now will be starting to use this lightning page. So what is happening? Assigning as org default. This will be used in desktop and phone, and I save it. When I do that, if you now go and refresh this lightning page, you'll see this is the new view. Activity chatter here has come here, and the related list has come here, right? So whole page has changed, and everybody who is now using the application will be able to see only this. There is the old account record page is gone. Another activation is app default. That means you are only assigning this record page for a specific app, like the film industry app. You will only have this new page, new way of showing the record for an app that you can also set. That means if you are opening account tab from any other app, then it will show the default view. It will not show this view. Okay. You can make it also granular. Granular means you can choose which profiles will see which record, which app for which record type. Okay. You can give granular control. Like I want to show this record page only to specific set of users for specific set of record types. I can also, for some apps only, I can go to that level of granularity. Okay. Right now I'm using our world, so this has changed. So what is happening if you go to now the lightning record page, you see account general is a new page which has been created, and this page is basically taking control. This is still using your page layout. So if you go to this record page is basically made through your, if you edit this again, I'll go back to the lightning app builder. It is basically using the detail section from a record layout. If you click on this, it will show you. You see, previewed account layout. So you are using one of the layouts, right? Actually, but you can detach now or stop using layout altogether. Okay, how can you do that? You can go to this one. It's called dynamic forms. If I upgrade, this is a one-time pull, right? See, this is what is on it. We won't change the layout. We are simply grabbing the fields and section information from it. If you have more fields and section, you can handle. We can migrate up to 100 sections and each sections, and the rest is drop. And this, I am grabbing all the fields from the record layout. See, I have now grabbed. It is showing me a 2-column view. I can also choose a 1-column view. Let's keep the 2-column view. So this is the new way. So this is a one-time grab of your layout. But once you have grabbed it and you will save it, whatever changes you have done in the layout is irrelevant now. So now I can use this as a layout itself. So all control now in the record page. Layout is gone. Layout is only used for create screen and edit screen. This is called dynamic forms. The another benefit of this, which is not available in layout, is conditional visibility. What is conditional visibility? We'll discuss this. So I have created now a new view of my form. Here I want to show applications only when there are any applications, right? So let's see. Oh, that dynamic release I will show later. Let me first show that uh, if the industry, or what is that? Let me show something. Okay. Uh, the application number, this field, will only show when the active is set to yes. Okay. This is how I have configured it. If you see this, now you have a I button. That means it will work this way. So let me now refresh the screen. Is the new view. Sections has come up. Application number is missing because active is not set to true. So let's set this active to yes. Application number is now available. See, so you can make a field visible, invisible based on some other field. So here, this field is controlling the visibility of this field, right? If it is active, then I'm showing this one. If it is not active, it is not getting saved. So it is like I have set visibility for this. That means if this condition is not it does not fulfill this condition, this is not visible, right? I can also set read only. I can make this field read only if it is active. So let me so that's fine. So let's discuss about. So I can make a page dynamic. Oh, active inact like visibility I can control on the fields if I use the lightning record page dynamic forms. Similarly, I can also upgrade to dynamic related list. What does it do? With dynamic related list, you can configure the list label, its fields, and its page action, and its filters and more. Right? Let's upgrade. This is now a dynamic list. What I can do now, the control is no longer with the page layout. I can change what controls I need or not. So these are the fields. Probably I don't need the application. I can add a new field if I want. Maybe contact email. I want to add this. Number of list, I want to minimize this to 5. Type is list, I want to do a tiling for this. Yeah, different ways. Okay, this is the application related list. I will change this. This is the related list. I will application received. Yeah, I have changed the label of this. Sort order, probably I will sort based on created date. Ascending, descending. I will do default. Here I have actions which is change owner new. I don't need change owner. I will only keep new. I can add a new action if I want. And save it. So how does it change? This was the default view. Now let's see if I refresh. This is the new view. Here I have the new button. Here we have edit delete. Applications are showing like this. Title list is like that. So the whole control is now with the page layout. The whole control is with the lightning record page. That's now you can like move around the fields, make it visible, visible based on conditions. The same thing with related list. Now, whatever changes you are doing in the page layout no longer applies. The same thing happens with actions. So here, dynamic actions are also there. If you upgrade to dynamic actions, you can also ask to migrate from any record page. So I will take this layout. I will bring all actions from this, and I can see these are so many actions which is there on that record page. So I don't need it in all. Probably I will reduce it. I'll keep it very simple. I will probably give edit, new contact, new note, new opportunity, and that's it. Done. If I will go now here, now I can control these buttons. What will show up here? Right. See, I have cleaned up so many things. I can also make it visible. So if I go to new contact, I can say only show this button if account is active. Same. Save. So new contact, new opportunity you cannot do if the account is inactive, right? So let's test it. So this is the account. I have new contact button. I have new opportunity button. Let's make this. No. See, gone. These two buttons are no longer there. So you can make buttons also appear visible, visible. Okay. Previously, what we had to do? We had to go to the page layout, add buttons there, right? Here we have to go to page layout, go to this. Then we had to add a button. We can add these buttons here. If you're using lightning components, then you have to activate this. Then you have to drop the mobile and lightning actions into that. Based on that, it used to show you the actions on that list. Now everything is detached. Page layout is no longer in control. Page lightning record page is now in total action. So we have made the dynamic forms, dynamic data list, and dynamic actions. If you use these features, these are new features of Salesforce, then page layout is no longer needed to be used. Any questions? Okay. So first of all, try to add the button, add the controls using layer layouts, right? Do that. Then we will go back and then we'll see the changes that needs to be done. So today's assignment again,